Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be running some games with Dappluto. He's a South American player who's pretty solid and always a good time to play with him. We're going to be trying out the new Simpsons collection. I haven't played with this car yet. I'm interested to see what it feels like, but if you guys haven't seen it, Simpsons had a partnership with Rock League and all these decals come with it as well. Pretty interested to see what this actually feels like. It's going to be fun to try it out. But if you guys are interested in getting this bundle for yourself, you can always use creator code SquishyMuffinz up top. Just press R2 if you're on PlayStation controller. Just type in SquishyMuffinz or your favorite content creator. It doesn't have to be me, but I appreciate it if you guys do support me, of course. Let's get into the games. Let me quickly put the right wheels on, though. I think there's certain wheels that are supposed to go on this. Homer'S wheels. All right, let's give this a go. See how it goes. All right, first game we got Fatu and Arcs. So let's go. I'm very interested to see what his car is going to feel like. I was a huge fan of Simpsons growing up. I think most people were. I haven't watched it in a minute. I don't even know. Is the series still going? I haven't kept up with it. But I was a huge fan growing up as a kid. I feel like I think it was every Sunday I played here in Canada. Always looking forward to watching those. For the block here. I got this boost is good enough. We're delaying them quite a bit. Approach on offense is very limited if we take that mid boost. Cuts it off at the source. He's gonna rush that play. Ceiling here. 50. I'm gonna go for opposite mid here. Kind of ties them into their half a bit because we just got the other mid as well. That's fine. Bounce is gonna be weird. I'm just gonna go wall. Concede the touch. That's fine. He does. He's gonna flip. Completely fine. Nice beat. Should be a goal. I can't reach. One of the first goal with this car. Yeah, it's cool to see them getting these partnerships and you know these massive shows, massive collaborations. Even Lightning McQueen was really cool. Get that into the game. There's a leak that there might be a SpongeBob one coming soon. That's pretty cool. SpongeBob was literally like the show that I watched growing up. That was like the main one that I watched. SpongeBob's actually timeless. Try this channel here. Might be fast enough to get it straight in. Nice, really good read. I will say, based on feeling, like my issue with this car is always going to be that it's long. So it doesn't feel as long as like, you know, the Mantis, like those really long cars, but it feels long. It feels like Dominus long, but I can't tell if that's just a visual thing. So I can't really get a grasp of what just happened. I don't even know what just happened. No problem. I think his chow just pinched it into our net, but I have no idea how that even happened. Yeah, I need to try to get some opportunities. Try passing in the middle. You won't expect that. It's too much speed to deal with. Very nice passing play. Well played. I'm gonna call for a Spanish here. If you guys don't know what a Spanish is, basically he goes for. Oh, he went for a fake. That's fine. He goes for a bump on the cheater. Would be the regular outcome. Ooh. Nah. Didn't expect to have so much free real estate there. I'm not gonna lie. I went for a beat to the backboard. Like I had to beat somebody, but if I took it more slow, it would have been easier. There's a flip. Mess each other up. Could actually just convert here. And we do. Dude, okay. We're making good decisions. I think we're just playing well right now. Just as a duo, honestly. They're making some mistakes as well, but car doesn't feel bad. Like I said, I'm never gonna like a long car will never be liked for me over the Octane or the Fennec, right? Like Octane or Fennec will forever reign supreme unless you have another Octane hitbox car that just feels right. We haven't had that since the Fennec, to be honest. So I can't sit here and tell you I'm going to use this car, you know, full time, like every time I'm playing the game. But I will say for a long car, it feels good. And if you're a fan of The Simpsons, it's pretty cool to have something like this. I think it's cool that they're adding these things, and especially for the more casual player base that isn't trying to go pro and isn't trying to, you know, have the competitive edge. It's a really cool thing to use. Cool to see it come to life. Oh my gosh, what a shot from Dappluto. Well played. Go ceiling. lands, and then spots the chow and just takes the top corner. Beautiful. Let's get into the next game. Let's see how it goes. All right, we got Mint and Surreal. I recognize both these guys, usually high up in twos. Gonna be a sweaty game. See if we can have another good performance here. Really good beat, good cheat. I'm gonna take some boost pads, just stay central. Also, guys, a little bit of an update. Road to SSL. Last time I did Road to SSL, I love doing those. Obviously, I feel like it helps you guys a lot. I feel like it's the most up-to-date, you know, view into each rank and seeing what works in each rank. So obviously that's like constantly evolving and always looking a little bit different. Yeah, so Epic basically banned Road SLs from being possible. Like, you're not supposed to do them anymore. What a pass, by the way. Really good bump from Dapplutox. You're not supposed to do them anymore, so I'm gonna follow that rule. I'm not gonna do them in the traditional sense, where, you know, you get on an alt account, and I would usually match the skill that I'm in. So if I'm in bronze, I would copy the bronze players. But their issue was that I'm doing it in ranked and I'm affecting people's elos, even though I was trying to do it in like a respectful way where I'm not just trying to like crush the opponents, but trying to teach. Regardless, I have to respect the wishes, and I will try to do that, obviously. But my solution to that is I'm gonna get people from YouTube comments, from Twitch chat, and I'm gonna get people from each rank. And basically I'll go bronze through SSL. We'll play 2 or 3 games in each rank. Usually in the series, it took about 2 games. It was about 2 games on average in each rank to get out of it, because we're on such a big win streak. No problem. But yeah, so what I'm likely gonna do is get people from YouTube comments and get people from Twitch chat, go through each rank, 2 or 3 games, and we'll edit on some form of like ranking up progression. That way you guys can follow what rank we're in and who we're playing against. We'll have it edited correctly in a way that shows all the important stuff that needs to be shown, right? So that's the solution. Let me know if some of you guys want to see. I haven't done a Road to SSL in a while. I might want to end off the year with something like that. We'll see what makes sense, but that feels like the best solution, where I'm not, you know, doing anything wrong in the ranked sense, but we're still getting the series, you know, for all you guys to learn from. So I think it's the best of both worlds. And on top of that, you guys actually get to be a part of the series now, which is really cool. Some of you guys that have watched for maybe like, who knows, 8 years or something, you guys finally get to actually be a part of it, you know. Yeah, that's very cool. So I've done Road to SSL. That was like the first. It was Road to Grand Champ back then. They had changed the way the ranks work, but I've done it for a very, very long time. So it'd be cool to get it going again. I think I've done about 1 every year, and it's good to do it every year because obviously the game evolves every year. So for you guys to be able to see how the game's evolved, how the ranks, you know, are looking year by year, I think it's a cool thing to keep up to date with. Try to keep doing. I'm gonna let him shoot it. I'm gonna go for it, but he has a much easier shot, then why not? Why not just let him take it? Well played. We were a little bit autopiloted, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to tell you guys about this idea, but I can't lie, based on feeling alone, I don't like how this car feels. I feel very wobbly and very wonky. I was feeling so good on the fending. I was in my last like 2 streams, I was hitting so many good goals. It's crazy how much difference the car alone makes, just like feeling good. I think this game is a very feeling based game, to be honest. Nice. I was almost trying to 50 the opponent, but ended up turning into nearly a goal. Reset. That's fine. He's gonna be here. I'm not gonna go for touch. I just want to kind of shadow, see what he does here. If he flips, that's his play over. That's fine. That's what I'm looking out for there in that situation. I'm just watching for his flip at a 50. But yeah, I feel like that's probably the best solution, is the private match approach and going rank by rank. Get in there. Oh my gosh, we almost got a double reset with the Simpson mobile. Oh, hold on, wait. I started cooking at the end. What's going on here? Oh my gosh, okay. I'm happy with that. We got our clip. We got our good goal. Bro, I finally felt good at the end of the game. Maybe I just needed an extra game of warm-up. Get a handle of the wonkiness. But it's rare you even get these opportunities to go for these big solo plays in these twos matches. Everyone plays it so safe, so passive. Let's get into one more, because those 2 forfeits, right? Let's get into one more. And let's see if we can close it out with back-to-back and try to get maybe another good goal in there in the next game. Try to get more used to how to control this thing. Get a grip of the Homer mobile. Let's get into the next one. Let's see how it goes. Final game of the video. I've got Samba and Adverse. Okay, Adverse. I think his full name is Adverse Meteor, and he's been in like SSL for a very long time. Well, he actually just faked it back wall. So if I stayed on the ball like I was going to initially, he did a really good fake. He timed his fake perfectly. If I stayed on it like I was going to, he was just scored on 100%. So he was really naked on the back wall, honestly. But like, my peripheral let me down there. I thought he was jumping off the wall or going ceiling for me already. That's why I threw it away so early. Let's stay on this. Time on this. One is up. Try to hit it around him. Nice tap. That's the time on the wall here. Not much boost to work with. Let's get the flip. This is fine. Didn't really have much of a play here. I'm gonna go one more time here. Try to hit it over him. Nice. Nice. Good beat as well. Should be okay. Shouldn't be scoreable. It's fine. Just faking it to his back corner. Good chow. I'm gonna go for this for pop. Try to interfere with his control downfield. It stalls quite a bit of time. In worst case, I spawn behind as well, right? I could just go for this. Not a big deal. Creates that layer regardless, right? Like either I stop the play or a demo happens and I'm just back regardless. So I don't mind that either way. Actually, this is not bad for us at all. Really good chop from him. That's fine. Demo actually helps me. The poor demo to go for it. Puts me in like a rotated position with some boost and instead of just being stuck. That's not really a demo you want to get. Like there's certain demos that you try to get demoed sometimes because it's just optimal, right? Like it's gonna put you in a better position. That's one of those situations where like I don't mind getting demoed at all. A little behind me, but I can take time on the wall here. Play it downfield. Try to get some sort of central touch. Ooh, almost. This time. A lot of time to work with. I'm not gonna go for a bump here. Nice. Taking the wide. It's fine. He has a boom or something. I'll just stay back wall. Covers a lot of the danger here. Jump off and cover the riskiest angle. He's probably gonna jump at this. He doesn't. Interesting. 50. Nice. I don't waste much boost either. I'm on 50 still. So he has to just hit this away. That's fine. Completely fine. I'm just a chow man there. Nice. I should be able to have this for free. No one's up. He is jumping now, so I'll just wait. I'm not going to waste boost. He has no play. A lot of twos like is always going to be risk assessment because there's so many solo plays. You have to always just check. Can they actually score out of this? The answer is usually no. Even when you're playing really good players, like, can they actually score? Usually no. Especially if they're starting from their back wall or if they're starting from like the corner. If you force them to be on like an awkward angle, even if they're the Nupos, the Zens, the Daniels of the world, like it's rare they're gonna get it perfect. And you do see these montage clips of people peeking across map, like people getting like a pop reset into a pop reset, but that's just bad defending most of the time. If it's defended well and you chow it when it's actually dangerous, there's always a second man back. It's not hard to deal with, regardless of who you're playing against. Just make sure you're creating a layer of defense and really making good decisions when it comes to like what's dangerous and what's not, right? It's well played. Good transition game. Last minute here. What I mean by risk assessment in general is just If the ball is traveling like toward the corner, for example, or all their momentum's taking them one direction and they can't actually cancel that momentum that way, usually there's not much danger. Like right here, I'm not in danger for getting scored on. And he's not in danger for getting scored on. This is why he's not going. Once I go up the wall, now he is. That's why he goes. Right? Here's an example. So here they're probably going to try to cut me off because I can make a play. So he's going for a bump on me. Going for another chow on me, right? But then if I pay attention to when they have the ball, like what is the actual threat here? There isn't much of one, to be honest, when they get this back. The bump is the threat. That's why I just wait. If I don't get bumped, we're not scored on there. That's just my thought process. Every time they have the ball, I'm just thinking, can they score or can they pass this in a dangerous way? If no, then I'll just wait. Right? Nice skim. He's going to have a touch to the right wall here, so I'm just going to try to pre-position for that. I'm going to fake. He's going to be there first. It's fine. Again, no threat, so why am I going to go early? Just wait. And then that's kind of a threatening touch, so I go for the chow. Touch that could, like, in some form lead to a goal against us. So my brain's like constantly going through these little checklists as I'm playing, right? Nice. Should bounce ceiling until I get one touch. I would have went for the corner, but I think helping is just better here. Trying to be back to help out. We do end up saving off of that. We actually get a goal as well. Beautiful. That was the right decision. So yeah, you see how much like the micro decisions really do impact like your ability to win these, get these small wins that lead to the big wins, right? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching. It was a fun time using this car. I can't say I loved it. I can't say I would ever use it over Octane or Fending, but I think for what it is, for a long car and for it being, you know, part of something so legendary like The Simpsons, it's pretty sick to have in the arsenal for sure. But shout out Dapp for playing. Good games. It's a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know what you guys think about that Road SL idea as well. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all so much. Have a wonderful rest of the day or night, whatever time it is when you guys are watching this. And I'll see you on the next. Peace.